I'm sitting here with Bob Zilla from HellYeah. How you doing, buddy?
What's going on, people? What's up, Josh?
We got him down here in Tampa, and why are you down here at the facility today? Well, this weekend, actually, this whole weekend.
Well, I was invited down here by lovely friends at Dean Guitars, and we're here to work on a new Zilla bass.
That's right.
You know, and this is what you're looking at. Actually, what I'm holding right now is an idea of what it's going to be.
This is the new Spire Bass.
The
And
Spire.
it's brand new for our line, and actually, Bob is the first artist to be involved with this bass. Matter of fact, you came down. Man, it's been what, a little over a year, I guess. Matter of fact, about a year.
I think to the
almost a year.
Around the same time last year.
And we actually, so we've been working pretty closely together over the last year.
And in fact, this bass right here that I'm actually holding belongs to the head cheese.
That's right. Elliot Dean.
Elliot. This is his right here, and it's. I don't know. Maybe it's mine now. Maybe I'll keep it. Sorry.
Might be able to talk him into it. I think we had to add a string for it though. Do the 5, because when we built you, actually the prototype was a 5-string.
Yeah.
Which is what you play. And you actually were pretty involved in that bass. I mean, you and I spoke on the phone a number of times, had a bunch of emails go back and forth, and you planted a bunch of seeds last time. The first time you came to initially kind of get to know everybody and check out the facility and kind of see what we had to offer. And we were just getting geared up to really introduce our new line of basses. Which you were really instrumental in and kind of on the ground floor, kind of level kicking.
Man, it was a total kid in the candy store effect. It was. I mean, just wow. Seeing it all happen and seeing the guys there, bust their ass on it and really put, its hands on, like you were saying, man, just handmade. And I mean, look at this thing. It shows. And wow, it's a little overwhelming, but I think we finally got it where we want it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll continue to work. Matter of fact, we were just in the wood shop today. We explored a couple options, which you'll be seeing throughout the year. We're going to build a few basses, and like you said, these Bob's basses are all handmade right here in our facility in Tampa, and there's a lot of choices, I think. But when you and I first kind of spoke, you were playing some basses, and they weren't necessarily exactly where you wanted them to be, and with your live sound and maybe the image you kind of wanted to portray. So I think when we came down, the Spire seems like it was a perfect fit. And the first time I actually saw you play it live, we built it and we sent it to you, was Ride for Dime.
It was Ride for Dime
in Dallas.
At the Palladium in Dallas. And, the basses I've been playing, man, I kind of wanted to just take it down to the bare minimum, man, just volume,
Yep.
And let your rig kind of do the work that it's designed to do. Get your tone out of that. So that's, and you did that. You sent me that one. It was just one knob and ready to go, man. Just pure power. And it's
no nonsense, man.
No nonsense, and that's enough. If you're not doing that already, I recommend it. It's really it's the way to go.
Well, speaking of your rig, I mean, obviously the Spire bass is an instrumental part of it, but what else do you use live? I mean, because you guys have done tours already, tons of tours, and fans, we get emails and questions from fans about our artists all the time, like, what's this guy using, what's that guy using? I mean, can you give us a little insight on what your live rig would be when HellYeah hits the stage?
Well, with HellYeah, I can tell you what, it doesn't, we're pretty, man, just straightforward, man, at least, not just me, but the entire band. I mean, I'm just using, I have a few pedals, but it's nothing fancy, man, maybe just an EQ, maybe a little dirt, but that's about it. It's bare minimum, man, there's not much to it. It's just,
You just gas it up and go.
Yeah. The guys too, they're not, there's not too much going on there, they're not tap dancing all over their foot pedals,
Right,
it's just,
right.
it's pretty simple. So
well, you got to lock in with the brick wall too, man.
God.
With VP.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
If you got too much nonsense going on, man,
you get lost in the thunder.
Which Vinnie Paul is one of our D-Drum artists, which is one of our sister companies. So he'll have his new signature kit out on this next HellYeah run.
Man, and what I've seen so far coming out of D-Drums, wow.
Oh, it's incredible.
Wow.
It's incredible. It's been an explosion as far as the drum world is concerned.
So speaking of that, on that note, Vinnie Paul, Bob Zilla,
and Tomcat.
That's
right, triple threat.
Holy.
So when you guys are out there seeing HellYeah on this next run, which we'll get into in a second, but tell me what's going on with the band. I mean, you guys are in the studio.
We're in the studio. We're just coming up on the deadline. We're going to be out on tour.
You guys are going to be touring for quite some time after that, based on what you and I have spoken to Tomcat and Vinny.
We're looking up for a while, man. We're going to go out for a while.
That's good, because you left people hungry, on the last one. You left people hungry on the last one,
I'm hungry. I'm starving over here. Dying.
I mean, can you give us any insight? I mean, is the new record a departure from the first one, or is it close? I mean, what you know, if I'm coming into HellYeah and I had the first record and I love it, kind of what can I expect on the second go around?
Something completely new.
Cool.
A whole different approach, man. We're keeping the main ingredients is the heaviness, the power, the energy, but just taking a different approach, man. You know what? I'm just gonna let you find out.
Nice.
I'm gonna leave it for the surprise and mystery. Just find out. Pick one up, and I think you're gonna love it.
And if they want to check it out, what's the band's website?
HellYeahBand.com.
Perfect. That's awesome. And you can always check on stuff that's going on with Bob and Dean Guitars at DeanGuitars.com.
That's right.
And keep up. We're always putting up new videos and different photos and little insights. We're actually going to be tracking the making of Bob's next bass from the beginning to the end. So we got a little bit of footage of him today and kicking around back in the wood shop.
Noodling,
I think we might get you back to running some saws or something, man. Running some sanders or something.
Oh yeah.
Getting in there, really getting gnarly with it, man. Making it happen. And then before we go, man, what you've been down here a few times now, and kind of what's your for people that maybe have never been here and never really met anyone inside the family of Dean Guitars, kind of what's your vibe, man? I mean, with the whole way that
hello.
Hello. We got calls coming in. Caller, you're on the air.
Oh, you guys calling in already? All right. You know what? I'll tell you what, and it's a total family vibe. I don't know what you imagine out there, but it is, man. It's just because it's a huge company. It's a really down to earth company at the same time, and I have nothing but just good feelings and nothing good to say. I mean, not nothing good to say, but nothing but good things to say.
Truth's coming out.
No. It is, man. It's awesome. These guys are the shit, basically.
Please keep updated on everything with Bob Zilla and Dean Guitars, DeanGuitars.com, HellYeahBand.com, and new album coming out.
Find us on MySpace. They're all over the place.
That's right. And new Spire Bass coming out. There's going to be some exciting stuff happening with Bob and this bass throughout the year. So keep checking back, often, and we'll keep it kicking.